Now on YouTube, it's time for some alternative commentary action with the Commentary Hub.
That's headed by Moreno, and it's 2-1 to Arsenal.
Look at that point! Goal for Manchester City!
Takes this corner, whips it in, it's headed and it's a goal, and it's that man, Gabriel.
Liverpool have equalised. Lovely improvisational touch from Curtis Jones.
Oh, what a goal! Wow, take it out!
Now on YouTube.
Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, depending where you are across the world. From the NRG Stadium in Houston, where Canada take on Morocco in this World Cup round of 32 encounter. I'm your match commentator, Russ Vernon, and I'll be guiding you through today's match between Canada and Morocco for a place in the quarterfinals, where they'll play the winners of Paraguay against France. Kick-off for this game is in around about 9 minutes time, as we will build up to kick-off and give you a look at what's we've got coming up over the next few days here on the channel. We have got a game tomorrow to bring to you as well on the channel between Brazil and Norway, and we'll also bring you the game between Mexico and England in the early hours of Monday morning. We'll also bring you Portugal against Spain as well on Monday evening as well. So we've got at least 4 games from the round of 16, that should say, not round of 32. There's a little bit of an error there on that front of that graphic there, which we can just adjust for you in just a second as we get ready for kick-off. The teams are just emerging out of the tunnel right now as we build up to kick off. Who's going to make it through to the quarterfinals? Round 32 finished yesterday, early hours of this morning, in fact, rather than yesterday, as I was initially about to say, with Colombia beating Ghana by a 1-0 in that game, which was a very good match indeed. I managed to watch that one as we have updated that now to the round of 16 there for you, rather than the round of 32. I didn't notice that error just there. Big thank you and good evening to Luke. Hopefully you're doing okay. Thank you for joining us. I did notice that error there before you pointed it out, Luke, and thank you to Nicholas, who said he was going to have a listen to this afternoon's encounter as the teams have emerged from the tunnel and coming out to do the national anthems in a few moments. But both of these sides have done fairly well in the competition already. Start off with Canada then, shall we? One of the host nations, 3 of the 3 host nations in this tournament. Mexico is the other, USA are the other. All 3 host nations got through. Canada got through from Group B, drawing 1-1 with Bosnia for a 6-0 win over Qatar, and then a 2-1 defeat over Switzerland in their final group game. Saw them come in second behind Switzerland, which then made them play against South Africa, and they drew 1-0 to get to this round of 16 match today. As for Morocco then, they were in a tough group of their own up against Brazil, Scotland and the nation Haiti. They drew 1-1 with Brazil, beat Scotland and they beat Haiti by 4-2 to see them come into this in second behind Brazil level on points. But Brazil had a better goal difference than them, despite them going there. They then played Holland and drew 1-1 inside 90 minutes before progressing through to this round of 16 tie against Canada on penalties. So both sides have done fairly well in the tournament so far. Just looking forward to see who comes out on top today as we watch this game unfold. For both, the manager for Canada is none other than former Leeds United boss Jesse Marsch, and I wonder if he will have the right tactics to get past Morocco this evening as we bring you this match today. Kickoff is at 6 p.m. UK time, 12 p.m. local time, so it's 5 to midday over in Houston, Texas at the NRG Stadium, which is looking forward to being it looks like a packed stadium here in Morocco, and the Moroccan fans more so in this stadium more so than the Canadians, it looks like to me, as we'll look to get this game off and underway very, very shortly. We have just noticed a little bit of a change to the kit colours, and I can tell you that the Moroccans this evening, it looks as though Canada are playing in black, and when Morocco have wore white, they are unbeaten. So that doesn't bode well for Jesse Marsh and Canada then, does it? Right then, we'll go through the match officials and the lineups very, very shortly as we are building up to kick off in this one. Is a packed stadium for this round of 16 encounter between Canada and Morocco. This is an independent off-to-remote commentary. Please tune into your local or regional TV broadcast to listen to and watch along to this game, and also tune into your national or local radio station, depending where you are, to listen to this game if you're unable to watch the coverage today. When we get the hydration break at the end of the first part of the first half, we will bring you our next offering. To remind you what our next offering is going to be on the channel. We are going to bring you quite as many games as possible as we can in this round of 16 stage of the World Cup. We will bring you as many games as we can from the World Cup. Being unable to bring you every single match due to commitments to our dedicated commentary team that we've got here, that we've had for this World Cup. There is the Englishman known to the men in the shape of the match officials, so we'll run through them first. Michael Oliver is the man in the middle. Stuart Birch, James Mannering is his assistant. Danny Makalele is the fourth official from the Netherlands, with the reserve assistant Essel Stregsler from the Netherlands as well. We're all going into the AR now, where we've got Jared Gillett from England, this is by Dennis Higler, and Thomas Ditowakis there from Poland is your match officials. And now we'll have a look at the two lineups for this game, and we'll start off with the Canadians, who will line up like this: Max Crepeau in goal, Richie Laurier, Luke Delafuse, Moses Obito, and Alistair Johnson across the back. It's Alec Almad, Stefan Esquito, the captain, and Nico Segar, who, if he's booked today, will miss the next game, should kind of go through. Tajon Buchanan, and then Tene Olawuse alongside Jonathan David in the attack. That's from left to right for this game. Let's run you through the team from Morocco. Then it's Yassine Bounou in goal. Ruzam Azraoui, it's a deal, if he's booked, he'll miss out. Ridu Huen Alal, Ashraf Hakimi, Nel Abu, Ayan Hu, and Ayub Buade, and then it's Bilal El Khanous, Unare, and Brahim Diaz and Saibare in attack. So only two players will be, if they are booked today, will miss the next round should their nations get through. Nico Sugar of Canada and Issa Diop of Morocco. So it should be a very good game for this one today. Good to have you along with us. Evening to my good friend Danny. Hopefully you're doing well. If you can, guys, please do drop us a like, drop us a follow, drop us a subscribe if you're not already. Please share it out to your friends and family as we're trying to grow this channel, and tell them to subscribe and like along, and hopefully they enjoy this coverage as well as we watch Jesse Marsh's Canada take on Morocco today. And Morocco were really good in this tournament so far, and looking to cause a number of problems for the opposition as we're about to get this game off and underway. It will be Canada who kick us off, as there's a shot there of Jesse Marsh, the head coach of Canada. Didn't really do much at Leeds United. There's his opposite number, Mohamed Ouabe, the Moroccan head coach, who does a remarkable job here. And I've got to say credit to Jesse Marsh as well. He's done a remarkable job as well in charge of Canada. It'll be Canada all in black today. We'll get us off and underway this very, very shortly, as we are about to get this first half off and underway in this World Cup in a few seconds time. We're just doing the countdown to kick off, and we're now underway in this game as Canada gets off and underway. They're attacking the goal away to my right hand side as the ball is going straight out of play for the throw to Morocco. As we see Canada in black, Morocco in white today. They're throwing for Morocco, which will be taken by Nusra Mazraoui. Will it? No, the kickoff is now being retaken. Sorry, the kickoff is just now officially underway. The kickoff was taken far too quickly. We are officially now underway in this game. And the ball is out on that far side as Morocco will try and come forward down the right. It's going out of play for nearly throw, and the kickoff was restarted there. So we have been playing just a few seconds less than what it is on the ball there. They actually do the restart again, it will like. And we're now underway officially this time as another throw for Canada on that left-hand side, which will be taken by Laria, who throws it down that left-hand side, looking for Jonathan David, who can't get there. And Morocco will allow it to go back to Yusuf Bono, also known as Bono. I'll try not to do as many YouTube references as I normally do when I'm covering Morocco and Bono's in goal. Well, this should be a good day for one of these two sides. Hopefully it should be a beautiful day of football here on TCHub today. With this on our only game today, we did have the Argentina match last night against Cape Verde with Mike Ornament, and we had the Australia game with Dan Money as well. And I do want to say to both of them, if they are listening to them, really good work for both of them on that game, because they've both done a remarkable job on the commentary so far that they've done in this tournament, as have the rest of the team here. And Dan especially joined us for this tournament, and he's just grown into the role that he's ever been given to do. Ball now sent forward from the number 4, Burgos, straight out of play for a throw to Morocco, which will be taken by Nusra Mazraoui of Manchester United, down the line to El Khnous of Stuttgart, on the way of Leicester City. Was linked with Leeds United before he went to Stuttgart on loan last season. But now Diop gets it out wide to Hakimi, as Morocco will look to take control of possession and try and come forward. Here's Diop again. Drops it back to the goalkeeper, Bono. Now into Alalou's coming to the side today in place of Chadi Riyad of Crystal Palace. So he's on the bench today, we decided to just freshen things up a little bit. Morocco with the bad, but I don't know why when it has been working in a free kick for Morocco, being given after a foul on Unane by number 17, Tajan Buchanan. Just to let you know, there'll be when the subs are made, I'll let you know who is being substituted. Will not be put up on the screen like normal, but due to the news here, because I'm on the lonesome today for this game. Hopefully you're enjoying the coverage now as we bring you this game. It is Canada 0, Morocco 0 in this match, as the ball is played across the back here now, and they'll look to come forward here. Will Morocco, but they've lost out to Johnston, and now David gets it to the number 7 Esquita. Good bit of play. It was actually Malousi who got it out wide. Now it's Laria from left back, up down the field, gets into the penalty area on the left hand side. Let's pull the ball across, and it's deflected behind for a corner kick here. It remains Canada 0, Morocco no. Good start to the game so far. Then when I'm on commentary, I don't have a preferred team who I want to win, because you can't be accused of being biased then towards one team than the other. But I'm hoping, let me just say this, Danny, I'm hoping it's a good game. The ball will be played in from the corner on the far side here from Canada, which it will look like it'll be Buchanan who's gone across to take it looks like to me. He's taking it now to the penalty area. Bono punches it clear back towards the far side. Here's number 20 now, Ahmed. Delivers the ball into the penalty area, flicked on, and Canada's in behind it. Jonathan David with another shot towards goal. Saved by Bono again. Good throws, let it bounce over his head. As he flicked it on for Jonathan David, he flicked it on nicely. Jonathan David let it bounce twice before forcing Bono into another small stop. And that's a really good effort there from Jonathan David in this game. And it's a warm day today as well. And remains Canada 0, Morocco 0. If you've just joined us here, only commentary for this game today. Ball whipped into the penalty area, cleared away to the edge of the penalty area as Buchanan now chases after it. Down the line it goes. Can he get there? He can't. Out for a corner kick to Canada again. They're claiming this should be a goal kick on Morocco, especially the number 25, Al who's got bad there. I think he's got a point there. He may have just come off of Buchanan last, but the officials have given this as a corner, which will be the number 7, Esquito, the captain, coming across to take here. And they'll be wondering to see if we can get an early goal in this game today. Six minutes gone, still 0-0. The ball is played into the penalty area from the number 7, flicked on towards the back post. There, headed back across goal, punched away this time by Bono to the edge of the penalty area. Esquito gets it down the line to the number 4 there, Gareth Robles, who can't get the ball into the penalty area, and it's cleared away by Morocco well. And here comes Canada again with Crepu bringing it out of the back. There is the number 15, Bobita, who just loses out there, but challenges from Johnston, who wins it fairly. And Canada are charging forward here now, but they lost possession. But Morocco, when they have got possession, or should I say, when they've played in this white kit, the game is, they've not lost. There's a stoppage in play now as a man's gone down here, and it remains 0-0. Look, I am hoping to avoid extra time, yes. It was Danny indeed. But look, yes, I'm hoping it avoids extra time since I'm on me lonesome today. Hopefully enjoying the new graphics for the teams down at the bottom of the screen, by the way, guys. You can see what positions each player is playing in next to the teams. All the teams there, so you can see who's in which position. Just a reminder, those lineups there will stay on the screen when subs are made. Due to me working on my lonesome tonight. There's a song in there somewhere, I believe. He's still Canada 0, Morocco 0. And this has been a good start to the game. And now Bono just finds it forward into Alal, who can find Nuzam Azraoui. Alal can lose down the line on this left hand side, but he goes back inside to the number 25 there. Alal was just going to take a touch and we'll move to Diop across that far side. Diop is going back from Ashraf Hakimi. Hakimi's pushed further forward, so at times it's like playing a back 2. Mazraoui normally pushed up as well. So Bono will come into between Alal and Diop in the centre of the back to be part of a back 3, which could leave it exposed for long balls over the top as the fullbacks push way up. As Mazraoui is just inside the Canadian half. Now Jonathan David wins possession back for Canada. Ball played forward to Oluwase, who's running into the channel here down this left-hand side. Down the right-hand side for Canada, left-hand side for Morocco. And it looks like he's not even a corner there. The linesman flag for a corner, but the referee's overruled him and getting a goal kick. And just looking here again, is that gone out for? He's gone out for the referee. The linesman gave a goal corner. Referee Michael gave a goal kick. The obviously checked and gave a goal kick in the end, and the play is continuing. It remains 0-0 now as Canada with Buchanan charging away down the right-hand side. Masraoui gets bad there to tidy up as it's knocked over. He is. The referee says free kick to Morocco, which El Khanous has taken quickly. And now Canada will look to try and go forward in possession here and try to find an opening in this game. Now they've given the ball away to Canada, who can charge forward. Ahmed, good ball into the penalty. Oluwase, whose shot is blocked. Ahmed back across goal, cleared away again. Oluwase is acrobatic to clear it. Overhead kick towards goal, it's cleared away. Canada on the full foot here. Buchanan with the ball on this near side as it goes down. Buchanan, referee says no free kick. And then he goes flying on Onane. He gives away a free kick here. I think that was James Manning on this near side who is giving this free kick away. No, it's Stuart Burt who is giving this free kick. Manning's on the far side from where we're looking. We've just seen Lace's turn again and shot on goal. Fantastic turn away from Allow, who's pulling him back there by his arm as he's getting the strike away. But since he's got the strike on goal, it has been allowed it to stand, and for me, I don't think that should have happened. I think it could have been a potential penalty, but because he got the strike away, they waved it on us. Now Bilal Khanous is coming forward in towards the penalty area. There for Morocco, who went charging forward. Is now with Jonathan David, who's been held onto by his arm and his shirt there. He does well to keep possession. He's played out to the left-hand side now for Ahmed. Ahmed attacking to the penalty area. Pulls it back to Ito. The number 7 does well here now. Can he get a strike and a goal? He can't. Has to go back. Played in towards the penalty area. Cleared away. But I've got to say, this has been a fantastic start to the game here. And if you're just tuning into us for the first time today, thank you very much for doing so. It's really good to have you involved and tuned into us here on the commentary for your commentary of this game between Canada and Morocco. And all being well, we will finish after 90 minutes today with no extra time. But as it stands right now, we will be heading to extra time. Canada will look to change that as a break into the penalty area through the number 20 there, Ahmed. And it remains 0-0. Buchanan now inside the centre circle. Moves it to the right where Johnston is coming forward from the right back position. Edge of the penalty area. Crossed in too much on that for Oluwase. Comes out to the edge of the box for Sweeter. Across now to Jonathan David. Giving the ball away. And now Morocco can try and break out here. As El Khanous tries to get it forward. Deflect off his man. Out of play for a throw in. And this is a good bit of play from Canada and Morocco in the early exchanges of the game. We have played just over 12 minutes now. Coming towards 30 minutes on the clock. It remains 0-0. Danny, behave yourself. You can't fall out, you know, Mr. Rumsey. We said I want extra time and double penalties. Mr. Rumsey, please behave yourself. Otherwise I won't do what I've agreed to do for you. Once the World Cup is over. Ball is out of play for it. Throw it to Canada. There's a man down here. It looks like it's Buchanan who's gone down. It is. And he went down after blocking the shot or the ball down the line from Masraoui. But he's out of play for a throw to Morocco, which Masraoui will look to take just inside his own half. Just a couple of yards away from the touchline on the near left-hand side. He goes backwards to Alal. It goes across Ashraf Hakimi. And the PSG man gets the ball back there from Diaz. We're coming to drop deep is Brahim Diaz, the former Manchester City man. Brahim Diaz is a quality player. Enjoyed watching him in this tournament. Just as there for the rest of the Moroccans, as there's a free kick here, foul on Ashraf Hakimi, who was off of the field. There was a foul by Ahmad. There was a word with the referee, Michael Oliver. And it remains 0-0 between Canada and Morocco. And I wonder if we will see VAR used as much today as, or will it be used as little as it was last night, which the game last night allowed it to flow between Argentina and Cape Verde, which made it a great spectacle as well. And if you're not already listened to it, after we finished here today, because we haven't got the later game tonight, go and check out our good friend and colleague Mike Orneman with commentary on this game, because from last time between Argentina and Cape Verde, because that was a fantastic match and a fantastic commentary brought here by Mike as well, and really enjoyed that one. I know that Nick enjoyed it as well. And if you enjoyed that commentary, it's a free kick to Morocco. Ashraf Hakimi is down again. He's going down far too easy. I think that for me, these challenges are ball is there to be won and played, and then catch on the follow through. He's not supposed to put his foot after he won the ball. He's challenging like that. Can't stop his momentum there. And sometimes that annoys me when free kicks are given, especially after the player's won the ball. It's the follow through that catches the player. Still 0-0 between Canada and Morocco as we watch this game unfold today. As we bring you the match from the last 16 of the World Cup. Bono has the ball now to Alal, the number 25 for Morocco. Diop has played it forward, looking for the run of Brahim Diaz with Sabari now. Sabari holding up for Brahim Diaz, but the offside flag is up there against Sabari, who, for me, just offside. And you can see by the cut of the grass there that he was offside. They need to draw the line. 17 minutes on the clock. Here remains Canada 0, Morocco 0. No real chances on goal as of yet. And this game is a really good one to see. The ball is played forward into the penalty area and cleared away for a corner kick to Morocco, to Canada. Brilliant piece of defending again from Alal. As we watch this game unfold, will we see the opening goal of the game from this corner, which Esquito will come across to take, and it will be from the far right hand side from where we're looking. Or should I say the near right hand side as we're looking. She's just to the right of us from where we are situated. Esquito with the corner kick into the penalty area. It goes. Headed towards goal, cleared away. It was Johnston who got the header on there. Brahim Diaz is chasing after it. Slowly just wants to go out and play for a throw into Canada. And he takes it quickly to the number 23 there. Seguro's dropped back into the defence while the Fergos and Babito stayed up from that corner. Guess the ball got put back into the penalty area. But now Morocco will look to break away, but Canada running back is it. Always to Esquito. How wide it goes now to number 20, Ahmad. Ali Ahmad with possession. Back it goes now to Lowry. Infield it goes Screw to Matalawi again. Kind of just knocking the ball around. Goes across the centre circle to number 15, Babito. To Buchanan. Babito has the ball again. And he's just got the ball back again from the number 4. Therefore, also gets it down the line. And this time, Buchanan is there. Charging forward. Ball from the squealer as he gloves level. The referees pull the ball back. And a yellow card has been given here. Just trying to see which number has been given the yellow card here for Morocco. Just trying to work out which number it is. It's number 25. For the challenge there on Oloese. Alal is the first player. Redoing Alal goes into the referee's notebook for the first time, and the first yellow card of this game dished out by Michael Oliver. And I can't believe I'm going to say this, but so far I think every decision that Michael Oliver's done so far today has been spot on. 20 minutes on the clock, it remains 0-0 between Canada and Morocco in this game as we watch on here. The time has just stopped a second as we get to move on to where we need to in time with the TV. We have 21 minutes on the clock now. Just time was a few seconds behind, but I've updated it to as it says on your TV screens as well. Just did that change there for you. As there's a Moroccan down here with his shirt over him there. Let's have a look who it is. I think it's the number 11 Sabari who's down here. It is, and Sabari is making way for Morocco early on in this game after 22 minutes, and Sabari is coming off and he will be replaced by number 9 Sufyan Rahimi. Rahimi is now on in his place in the attack. And I wonder if he will have better joy up against these Canadians today, because Canada, for me, have started well and is not really giving Morocco much joy here now. So it'll be interested to see how this works and how that change does affect how this game will now shape up. Crossing from the squeak towards Tony Bono there. And that was a comfortable catch. In the end, it remains 0-0 between Canada and Morocco. Cheers, Danny, for that. And Luke says, shush, don't let that out. We're supposed to criticise referees at all times. Well, Luke, I can praise the referees if I want to. You're not my keeper. Jokes aside, mate. All good and all their banter. And he's brought down here well. Good bit of movement. Brought down quickly now. And here comes Canada on that far side. It's the number 17 Buchanan who's switched over to the left hand side. Buchanan was supposed to be on this near side of the right, but he's over on the left at the moment. And he's just keeping hold of possession here on Canada. And there is the number 23. Segura, who's dropped it all the way back to Crepe, as he will look to come forward with possession. And it's interesting to see how this game does unfold. If you're tuning in today for the first time, we really do appreciate you choosing us as your commentary partner for this summer's World Cup here on the TCHub. We watch this ball come forward. It's the challenge in there on the number 23 Segura, and a push over there, which got given as a free kick back foul by Jonathan David. And Alal, as we now entered the hydration break in this first period, and We are at the hydration break now, as we will flash that on the screen for you as well. And while we are to the hydration break, let's just tell you about the next game that we've got coming up on the channel. And the next game is from the MetLife Stadium. That's just say round of 16 as well. There's a technical error there on that graphic as well. I'll update that for the second half. It is round of 16 between Brazil and Norway. The MetLife Stadium in New York, New Jersey. 9 p.m. British summer time, 4 p.m. local time for our next game here on the TCHub, as we will bring you that game next, which we are looking forward to bringing you that next game. As we look to bring you as many games as possible here on the commentary for the World Cup, as we love to grow our channel. If you're not already doing so, please do drop us a like, do drop us a follow as well. Please drop us a subscribe after the video's done if you can. I know this does help as well, as we will just edit this graphic here as well for, say, round of 16 for the next game, as we can flash that back up again in just a second or two for you. As we are on the hydration break, the next game is the round of 16 game between Brazil and Norway from the MetLife Stadium in New York, New Jersey. It's on the 5th of July, 9 p.m. British summer time, 4 p.m. local time for that game there. And please like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and please share it out to your friends and family. We're trying to grow the channel. And I looked before kick-off today, and I believe before this World Cup started, it was on about 480 subscribers, maybe even less than that, as the hydration break's coming to a close in this game. And it remains 0-0, as we will bring you this game in full. We will bring you as many games as we can from the World Cup this summer, as we look to grow our channel. During the next stoppage of play, I will bring to you what the next, how many subscribers we're currently sitting on the commentary, because it was only around about 480 before the tournament started. Morocco gets back from the with a free kick back to their goalkeeper. So while Morocco have just got it at the back, we are on the commentary right now, and you can tune in there on YouTube. That's where you can listen to our coverage of our matches from the World Cup. All our matches will be on there. You can listen back to them afterwards. We've got 480 subscribers at the start of the World Cup. We're now currently sitting at 571. So by the end of the World Cup, if we can get at least another 9 subscribers to get us to 580, so then by the end of the World Cup on the 19th of July, then we can say during this World Cup we've got to buy 100. So we can say we've had 100 spike in subscribers. Because that would be magnificent for the growth of the channel, which would be very much appreciated if that was the case, as we want to bring you as many games as we can next season as well in the tournament from the Football League in England, including the Premier League, also the EFL. We'll dive into some Scottish games as well, European matches as well, domestic cup competitions, European competitions as well. We'll look to bring you as many games as we can. We will be delving into the Brazilian League as well next season. So if you are interested in that, then please do tune in. There's a shot, a goal there from the number 9, but Eme is saved well by the goalkeeper. Great pull there inside the Canadian goal, and it remains Canada 0, Morocco 0. If you just run into us here on the commentary, Russ Vernon guiding you through the action for this game as we watch this game unfold. It will be a throw-in to Canada. Morocco thought it was going to be theirs. So for him, he came on for Ismail Sabah, who got injured. Only one yellow card in the game, which went to allow the centre-back of Morocco. And it remains 0-0 between the two sides as we watch this game unfold. He's throwing down this right-hand side for Canada, which they will look to take. Buchanan will going to take, but he's leaving in now for Johnston, the right back, who's coming up to take it. And he will be looking to put this ball into the penalty area from a long throw-in. He's just wiping the ball on his jersey, and I'll tell him the place where he needs them to go. Long throw in towards the front post. It's flicked on in there. There's a foul in there as well on Nusa Mazraoui. And Morocco get a free kick as they will look to try and come out from the back. It remains 0-0 between Canada and Morocco. If you are tuning into us today for the first time, thank you very much for doing so. We really do appreciate that, and appreciate all your time and effort to choosing us as your partner for the commentary as we bring you this game between Canada and Morocco. Still goalless as the ball is played back from the throw-in from Achraf Hakimi to Diop into the midfield there, and El Inare, who just plays it across to Buhari. Down the line it goes to Mazraoui on this near side. He gives it to Elkos, who gives the ball away. And then Jonathan David gives the ball away by a throw, which Elkos was going to take. He leaves it to give to Nusa Mazraoui. Mazraoui gets on with it quickly for Morocco. He keeps all the possession as number 24 there. Onwane almost lost out to Jonathan David. But Canada couldn't get all the possession. He's now with Diop at the back here for Morocco as he look to try and come forward. Across there from Buhari to Alal, back to Mazraoui, and back to Alal from Manchester United left back. And it'll be interesting to see how this game does go here as we watch this game unfold. Sabah, who went off, he's 25 years of age and done well in this World Cup so far, led the line well for Morocco. I think he could be a big miss now, he's looking off. And the man who's come on for him, Rahimi, 30-year-old, not really had one shot on target so far. There's a free kick run here, but for an offside. But Ahmed Wabi, the 49-year-old, is 9 matches for Morocco, 3 draws, 6 wins in his 9 matches in charge from Belgium. 49-year-old is looked at his career. He was the Anderlecht under-19 boss from July 2014 to June 2015, and back again in 2016 to 2017, before turning his attentions to international football in Morocco under-23s in June 2023, then under-20s in September 2022, December 2023. I think that's September 23 to December 23, should I say. Morocco under-19s from in March 2024. Under-19s before stepping up to the under-20s, and then he's been in charge of the national side since March 2026. The senior one there for the Belgian international. And Jesse Marsh, as some people will know, was in charge of Leeds United. He was a 30% win rate, at least 47% win rate at Canada so far, 1.7 points per game. There, 36 matches, 17 wins, 10 draws, 9 defeats so far for the Canadian boss, who you are born in the US of A. He's also managed in the Red Bull Salzburg and Leipzig as well. New York Red Bulls in there, Montreal, New York Red Bulls, Leipzig, assistant coach, Salzburg, Leipzig, Leeds, and now Canada. For Jesse Marsh, as the ball it's a penalty from his side, looking to try and get a goal before half time. Though he just plays the ball away from danger though, and that will be a good bit of play. I'm just looking at the average age for both squads here for this game, and if we look at the Canadians, it's 27, is the average age of the squad. Well, when I say the squad, it's the starting lineup, should I say. And for, it looks like, and for Morocco, starting lineup 26.3. It'll be interesting to see what happens in this remaining game as well. I flicked the header off, play for a throw there, which is going out for a corner incidentally. Ball Canada on this near side. It remains 0-0 and it's going to be a corner taken by Esquito, the captain, who will look to put this ball into the danger area again and try and make it count this time. He's into the penalty and flicked across. Cleared away, is it? Nearly. Not being cleared away yet. Number 4 goes down and gives away a free kick there. Dofu Robles, the number 4, the Fulham under 21 player, 20-year-old. There's a centre back. 18 touches so far for him. And that could be the penalty. He punched the ball in when the free kick was given. So for me, that could be the penalty. If you look at the XG, 0.46 for Canada, 0.02 for Morocco. In terms of the expected goals, currently stands at 2 shots on target for Canada, 1 on target for Morocco from their 1 shot. 50% shot on target for Canada. They've had 4 in total with 2 on target as Buchanan goes down. On the challenge of Nusa Mazraoui, but he's going to have to play for a throw-in instead. Free kick that the Canadians will want. Well, the throw-in will be the correct call because Mazraoui won the ball before catching him. And it will be a long throw into the penalty area, which will see the centre-backs. Obito and Fugas in there. Johnston with the ball into the penalty. It's flicked on and out of play. The referee will let play continue. The man went down inside the penalty area. That's Johnston again. Wins possession back for Canada. Morocco tried to come away with possession. Still got it, Johnston. Giving the ball away this time to Mazraoui. Can get this ball forward. And it's given away from the number 9 and the substitute, which is Brahimi. As Mazraoui has gone down, free kick given to Morocco. Still 0-0. If you're tuning into us today in this match between Canada and Morocco, good to have you with us. Welcome back, Danny. He says, never fear, Big D. Danny, he's here. The legend that is Mr. Danny Wumsey. And if you could do me a massive favour, please, share it into the group chat for the Leeds Bros page and tell them if you want to come and listen to Sarah just a Marsh guests on today. They can listen along with their reporting friend. And we'll watch this game unfold in Houston, Texas. 37 minutes on the clock here. Still 0-0 between Canada and Morocco. If you are tuning into us today for the first time, thank you very much for doing so. We may be on my lonesome tonight, or this afternoon, or this morning, depending where you are tuning in from. Normally we do put a player of the match graphic up on the screen. We'll just announce the player of the match today. So we'll be doing a bit of extra work. But it remains 0-0 between Canada and Morocco in this game. It's Bagwell Bono there. Guessing but Unu, also known as Bono. Juan Bono from the Moroccan goalkeeper, because that way I won't get it confused in the pronunciation, how to say his name. It's 0-0 as Hakimi's been trying to talk to you now between the two teams. I'm trying to defuse it, but the other players have come rushing in here to a certain degree. I'm trying to see what caused that initially. I think it was a foul by Hakimi that initially caused the issue there. And Akbar was just telling him he's going to sort it out to the two captains. Of course, Hakimi over here. And that's why Hakimi's been called over. So too is Lauria. Hakimi's having a go at Lauria. And they're going to square up here on it. Looks how they are. And Lauria's been told to go away by Michael Oliver. Ashraf Hakimi's been called across to him. And will this be a yellow card to the Moroccan skipper? It will be. And not only will the Moroccan goalkeeper skipper get a yellow card here, number 2 Hakimi, as we put that up on the screen in a second, I believe Laurie is also going to get booked here. As we look at this incident again, he just pushes Laurie over, and the number 4 squares up to him, and he just comes in, pushing the back, pushes him, and tries to get in, then it all kicks off. So I believe the Moroccan player, as well as Hakimi and Laurie, will go into the book here. There's a confirmation there of Ashraf Hakimi's booking. And is it going to be a confirmation? Yes. Laurie booked as well. There's a confirmation of that one on the screen there as well. It remains 0-0 between the two sides. If you're just tuning into us right now, here on the commentary, Russ Vernon guiding you through the action as we bring you this game, 41 minutes on the clock. And it remains 0-0 as Canada just win themselves a free kick inside their own half. So goes down. There's a confirmation of the bookings have just been on my sheet in front of me. Jonathan Seguin won that free kick, and remember, if Seguin and Diop pick up a yellow card today, they will miss the next game should their nation go through to the next round against either Paraguay or France. They play later tonight. Unfortunately, we weren't able to bring you that one, as we will bring you this game today between Canada and Morocco. This is the only game today when we'll bring you Brazil tomorrow against Senegal, against Norway, should I say. Don't know why I'm against Senegal from when I say that Brazil game. So it's Brazil-Norway tomorrow, which will bring you on the channel with Paul James from the MetLife Stadium in New York, New Jersey, East Rutherford. Brazil against Norway. And then we'll also bring you the England game against Mexico later on that evening as well. And there's a Monday morning with Nicholas Jones, your man on the mic for that one, and looking forward to that one there. Will be a tough game for the Three Lions on that one. Who won that, I'm sure, that the boss Thomas Tuchel and the Three Lions players know that they can get, and one that I think they could potentially get through, especially if they keep it quiet for the first 20-25 minutes. Mexico, keep them out for the first 20-25 minutes, and then England's quality should shine through against the Mexicans. But it's never easy at the Azteca in Mexico City, where that game is going to be played as well. FIFA World Cup, it says round 32 at the top of that screen there on the scoreboard. I've just noticed that as well. I'll just change that there for you guys, because a little bit of a technical error there. In us round 16 early, but then he's got, and they must have pressed back by mistake, and he's changed it back to the round of 32. We are in the round of 16, should I say, on the round of 32, as you can see there now on the screen as we bring you this game. We're towards the end of the first period, and it remains 0-0 if you're just tuning into us today. Will we see the opening goal in again? Thank you, Danny, for the share out there. Here they come now with Ashraf Hakimi on the set piece. Morocco, as they love to send the ball in towards the penalty area, flicked on and away by the number 4 at the back there, D. Fugores, and he's now with Mexico down that far side, out of play for a throw-in. And it looked like it could be a good game, this one. No goals as of yet, though. Good evening to Mike. Hopefully doing well, my friend. If you're just joining us, Sabari was substituted early on for an injury on 22 minutes. But Eby's now on in his place. Been another booking there. I was about to go through how many bookings we've had, but we've just had another one shown there by referee Michael Oliver. For Fallon on it. And it will be by... Is he number... No, it will be for Unane. For a foul there on Oluwase. So that's another yellow card for the Moroccans in this game today, and it remains 0-0. Coming up towards the end of the first half as we're waiting to see how many minutes of stoppage time there'll be. I know there'll be at least 3 minutes of stoppage time for the hydration break. With no word of how many's been added in total as of yet. Still 0-0 between Canada and Morocco as we wait to see how many minutes will be added on in this game. And we've now got confirmation that there is 6 additional minutes to be played at the end of this first half as Morocco will try and come forward. They've gone down on the edge of the penalty area, looking for a free kick there, but Canada will come away with possession and charging down this right-hand side. But Jonathan David can't keep the ball in play. Nuzumaz Rawe will have a throw it. Michael Oliver just watching on here, and he will look to see if he can get Mazraoui to hurry up here as we look at this again. And for me, that could have been a free kick. Kick the bottom of his boot. Maybe got his boot kicked there by Omito. Nothing given in terms of that. So there's 1 yellow card, 2 yellow cards for Canada in Jonathan David and Lauria. And then Unane, Akime and Alal all booked in terms of Morocco, where we're into 6 minutes of stoppage time. We've had 90 seconds of that already. 0-0 is the scoreline if you're just tuning into us today. It has, Mike, really good, this one. And it should be a good game, this one. I'm hoping, Mike, because I'm working on my lonesome tonight, or this afternoon, or this morning, depending where the listeners are from, this early evening for us, Mike. Since I'm on my lonesome, I'm hoping we don't go to extra time and penalties. And if we don't, I'm going to blame Danny for that, if that is the case. And it remains 0-0 between Canada and Morocco. He's in towards the penalty area on the right hand side as Morocco tried to defend there. He's gone down and he's fell down there and got a free kick out of that. The Moroccan left the number 25 Alal, and he didn't even, he was on his way down before the number 23 to get on, touched him there. So for me that was not a free kick, but Michael Oliver, with the help of Stuart Burt, is given the set piece. Canada 0, Morocco 0, balls then forward. Down this near side and it's cleared away. Out of play for a throw-in, which will be taken by Canada in the right back position through Alistair Johnson. You can see what positions each player is playing in on your graphic with the teams down on the screen. Canada 0, Morocco 0, if you're just tuning into us today. Really good to have you along with us in this game as a throw-in gets taken quickly. There's another ball on the pitch. There's 2 balls on the pitch here now. So they have to stop the play surely. Oluwase is in towards the penalty area, cleared away by Morocco as they look to try and come forward before their half-time whistle. And it remains 0-0 if you're just joining us today. Be interested to see how this game does unfold towards the end of this first half. Will we see a goal in the opening first 45 minutes, or will we have to go through another goalless first half before I see a goal in some of these matches to this tournament? Normally, when I bring you matches, I normally have goals. There's only been 1 goalless draw that I've brought you this tournament So hopefully this is not another one. Today we're into the 4th minute of the 6th added on. It remains 0-0. Canada nil, Morocco nil. He's over on that ball between Diaz, who's just controlling possession. Moves it backwards in. There is now Ashraf Hakimi. There's that Diaz. Ashraf Hakimi just ahead of him. Bilal El-Khanous is moving from that left hand side as well. As Morocco just keeping hold of possessions, goes all the way back to Bono. And the weather in Houston, Texas, is a beautiful day to play football in. Reference there from U2. Bono, the lead singer of U2, with different Bono in gold, as you can see there on your screen. Yassine Bounou, also known as Bono, is the goalkeeper. 0-0 is the scoreline. Just a reminder, as we coming towards the end of the first half, next live offering all the channels sees Brazil against Norway at 9 PM in the round of 16 here on the tomorrow evening with Paul James. Make sure you join Paul for that one. And another yellow card has been issued this time in the game. And this time it looks like it's Bilal El-Khanous who has picked up the booking. And it is Bilal El-Khanous pushed over the number 4 there, the Flores, very late. So the referee has given the Moroccan number 23 a yellow card. As soon as this ball's played forward, I would imagine we will be at half time in the game, where we have yet to see an opening goal in this first half. Ball sent long downfield, the play will go on until the end of this attack, I would imagine. Looks like it's play for a throw-in. And I was right. The end of that first half sees the end of the first piece of play in action, and it remains 0-0 between Canada and Morocco at the NGR Stadium in Houston. It's been an entertaining game, just one that's lacked quality in the final third from both of these sides at the end of the first half, and the scoreline is 0-0, as we'll leave you with the scoreline of 0-0 at half time. Before we go for our half time break, let's just read out some of the comments so far here. Mike says, Denny's saying some stuff to us here. He says, these players are hitting the floor more than Brendan Aronson. Mike says, I've cursed myself now. The game will finish before 8 PM. Now I've said that. Hopefully not, Mike. Danny reckons he wants Morocco to win this one. Mike reckons they do as well. Danny says, we've got Bono, now we need Bon Jovi. Mike says, the quarterfinals will happen with or without you, Morocco. I'll let Mike do the puns today rather than myself, so I don't make myself look an idiot. But half time then, here on the commentary up, as we leave you for a few minutes while I take a break. It's Canada 0, Morocco 0. Join me back for the start of the second half. Who will come out on top? Join us shortly. Welcome back to the TCHub's coverage of the game between Canada and Morocco. We're awaiting the start of the second half in what has been a good but poor in the final third in terms of the second half action. It's been a good game. It needs to be a bit better in the final third for both teams, in my opinion, because otherwise we will have extra time and penalties. We're waiting to see will these two sides will be taking on France or Paraguay in the next round of the competition, as the players are just heading back out from the tunnel ahead of the second half. We'll run you through the sides again in just a moment or two's time. Action. Interesting to see if we will have many other changes at half time, as the game will be about to get back underway in a few moments' time. Should be a good game at the start of the second half. Kind of just went into a last minute huddle to speak about things there, and then they're now ready to go at the start of the second half. Some Canadian fans in the crowd there watching on. They'll be hoping their side could get through in this next round of the competition, to the quarterfinals, as Morocco will be is off and underway, and they have got off and underway at the start of the second half, and he's now played forward into the Moroccan half, and he's now played down the Moroccan right hand side, looking to get forward, and he's cleared away, and it remains 0-0 in this game thus far. Still awaiting our first goal of the game, and we'll run you through the two sides now as we can bring you the two sides. We start with Canada in a moment, as they will look to try to come forward. So it's Kwepu in goal, Johnston, Lobito, Lefugres and Laurier, of course, by Laurier booked in that first half. Buchanan, Siger, Squigto and Ahmed, and then Jonathan David, who was booked in that first half as well, alongside Aloisse in the attackers. Ashraf Hakimi now from Morocco. We'll go through that side in just a second at the start of this second half. He's willing when he's going to play for a throw-in, so they will end up with Bono in goal. Hakimi Diop allows be booked up a booking in that first half. Mazraoui, Onoane, Ouare in midfield, and then Diaz, Unani picked up a yellow card, El Canuso's picked up a yellow card, and then the substitute Raime in the attack for the second half. As one of these sides will make it through to the quarterfinals of the World Cup. One of these sides will be heading home after this one, and Morocco will be open With or Without You. They'll be singing With or Without You to Canada, and they will be going through to the quarterfinals. One of the home nations will be getting kicked out, even though this game has been played in the US of A. Canada are one of the home nations, I should say the host nations. As here comes Aloisse in towards the penalty for Jonathan David. Aloisse again, his shot is brought behind for a corner. Good piece of play from Canada. Now for a corner, the captain, as we got to having a quick word with Michael Oliver there, and it remains 0-0 here. If you're just tuning into us, as we watch this again, fantastic bit of play. Plays a 1-2. Is he just offside here? Really being offside there. Although I say the man who got it is striking a goal. Well, the referee didn't flag for it, so we will have a corner kick then to Canada. As Sprinter takes his shot, gets the ball back. They will to get the ball into the penalty area by Ahmed. He goes across there to Laria, the left back, ball played into the penalty area this time. Helped on towards goal by the central defender. There, Booker rolls now, and the Fulham under 21 player was very poor as and he's just giving away a free kick down the other end and picked up a yellow card here. Is the number 4 for Canada in this game as we watch this game unfold today, and he was a definite foul by the number 4, no question about that, as the Canadian number 4 goes into the referee's notebook there, and a definite foul and a definite yellow card. That will go up on your screen in just a second. Just had to double check how to spell it up. Morocco Taylor quickly, and he scored. We'll put the goal up, the yellow card up in a moment, as Unane has just opened the score for Morocco. And Unane, 5 minutes into the second half, has given Morocco the lead. It's a fantastic start to the second half, and Morocco have scored. It's a well taken goal. Unani with the goal. 5 minutes into the second half. Free kick was taken quickly. It's just filling in the yellow card with the confirmation. And Hakimi brought it into him on the edge of the penalty area, unmarked. And he just fired it through the legs of Mahime, the number 9 of Morocco, which beat the keeper, all ends up. And it's given Morocco a lead. And for you, Morocco, when they've worn this white kit, they've never lost. They're unbeaten. And they've just got the first goal of the game here. There's confirmation of the booking prior to that goal for the number 4 of Canada. Different goals with the booking, with the yellow card there, but the goal has been coming from Morocco. They've started the second half well, and they've got the goal, like I mentioned, that I always get in these games, and hopefully we will not go to extra time because I'm on my lonesome tonight. But Canada have been second best in around the penalty area, but Morocco's been second best in that first half, but the winner come out the second worse than the first, and they've done really well yet to get their noses in the lead. But now what can Canada conjure up here? Can Jesse Marshall's side conjure up, or Danny, if you're still listening, or Canada starting to feel scared out there? In the words of Jesse Marsh, they're scared, man. They're scared. As it's cleared away by Morocco, as Canada will look to try and equalise. As Hakimi charging away with possession down the right hand side for Morocco, and his ball, he got the assist for the goal. Munani will try and now turn to make it to goal here. He goes down. The referee says no foul. Play on. As Canada with Lauria charging forward. With a full run down this left hand side, too much on that ball though from Lauria, and he's complaining to his teammates, putting him under that bit of pressure. As Hakimi will come back, feel this throwing him. We've got to hurry up with this throwing because otherwise, you look at that free kick, he was fouled by Ahmed. Ahmed, for me, Ashraf Hakimi, who wasn't given. And that goal, with or without Morocco, could send Canada, with or without any more goals in this game. That goal will send Canada home as it stands in this game. And the man who scored is Azzedine Unane, who plays his club football at Girona. and he will be very happy with that goal tonight, because his goal so far has given Morocco a way into the quarter-finals so far, as it stands right now. But there's a long way to go in this game. And Morocco will look to keep possession and ensure their unbeaten record stays intact. Canada 0, Morocco 1. And they're trying to go forward in Morocco, but Canada won the ball back. All the way to ball into the penalty area, cleared away. And now Canada have to get back. As here they come from Morocco. Brahimi in behind. Brahimi crossed in, cleared away for a corner. It remains Canada 0, Morocco 1. In this game. Well, what a start to this second half we've had. Evening rush, how are we, mate? It is, Nick. It is, my friend. And will now Morocco be looking to get through with or without any more bookings or goals in this game, because they've got that all-important goal which has broken the deadlock. Hakimi with the corner. Into the penalty area goes, cleared away. And again by Canada. Pumped back into the back post. Alal can't keep the ball in play. He's pulled down round there, but the ball had gone out for a goal kick before he was fouled there. Alal Ridu. Alal, the 25-year-old who came into the side, played for Jedi Riyadh of Crystal Palace, who was on the bench. Well, this game has seen the opening goal over the game come to Morocco, and Morocco really do deserve to be in the way they've started this second half, because the first half there was very, very poor, and they really didn't deserve it, in my opinion. We're wondering whether we will see a goal coming from him in this game. And now Canada will look to try and get back into this game to force extra time. And hopefully we don't have extra time for my sake, because, as I've said already today, I'm on my lonesome tonight doing this game. All on my lonesome. And he's now back here with Canada. Goalkeeper Krepu, who will look to try and send this ball long downfield. Cleared away. It remains Canada, Morocco 1. Diop wins the header to bring this away from Morocco up towards halfway. Now Canada get the ball back and bring it forward through Segur there, the number 23, who try to get the ball forward. It remains Canada 0, Morocco 1, and Ashraf Hakimi comes forward. He goes, fouls his man, who go with the free kick quickly, but the ball was rolling there for me. And the referee said it again, and the goal this time is Janet Infantino. And then heard earlier in the build up to this one that they were speaking FIFA, and the people in Mexico with the weather team were speaking about the game still between Mexico and England. As it stands, it's because there could be some delays with the kicking off at that time, because there's forecast for thunderstorms in and around the area and potential local flooding, as Canada won a corner on their left hand side, which the captain, Esquito, will take, and he will look to send this ball into the penalty area and try and cause a number of problems in and around the penalty area. Goes in towards the back post and the back across goal. Canada just somehow can't keep the ball in play. But he's going to have for a throw-in to the Canadians, and Johnston will go across to take it, and the referee, Michael Oliver, is not doing it right here. As soon as the ball goes out, he should be timing how long they're taking. This has been longer than 5 seconds, in my opinion. And he's going to be taken now by Johnston from that far side of the right. The ball in towards the left end of the man's right. Back out wide to Johnston from the captain, Esquito. Esquito again, plays it forward. Segura can't get there. Morocco tidying up well at the back. Cleared it away. Esquito into Johnston. Good bit of football there. Out of play for a throw, which Babito tried to get the ball forward. Who stayed forward from the back there, Babito, the central defender. But Jesse Marsh's side could be heading out of the competition by Morocco, who, as people were mentioning in the comments, do well in the 2022 World Cup. The man going down there for Canada. Referee said offside. Jesse Marsh is looking at Jesse Marsh is now happy about that down on the touchline below us. And we'll look at this again, see if he was offside, because if he's not offside, and I can't see how this is not a penalty kick, in my opinion. Let's have a look at this again. Is it offside? Just offside. It was just offside because otherwise that would have been a penalty. Blatant push in the back, thereby allow on Buchanan. But Johnson not touched that header, and it was from Mazraoui. It would have been onside, and the penalty would have probably been given. It remains Canada 0, Morocco 1 in this game as we watch it tonight. An hour gone. Just awaiting the opening goal from Canada in this game. Or they will be heading out. Morocco trying to get through to get a second, which would put the dent into it for Canada to get back into the game. It remains Canada 0, Morocco 1 if you're just tuning into us this evening. We'll go out wide to the number 23 here. So get as Canada will try and come forward. If we go across now, the Beatles, they'll still have swapped sides since the first half, when they were playing in the first half, and trying help on that side. But it looks as though it's because of what's happened with the substitution early on, which saw Imike come on for Saibari. And I think that's why they've changed the centre backs around, because of the way he plays compared to the other one. Canada 0, Morocco 1. Will we see the winner in this game from either side? Well, let's go with the goal. Amrabat is coming on now for Morocco. He replaces Bouhaddi. And Jemstein Talbot is also coming on. And he's going to be the number 23. Bilal El Khanous will come off. So Bouhaddi and El Khanous is off. On comes Safian Amrabat and Jemstein Talbot for Morocco. So there is the double substitution for both of these two sides. And Canadians have made a substitute here. Aloisi has been substituted for Carl Larin. And if Carl Larin comes on, Carl Larin has come on. If Carl Larin scores, the interesting stuff about that is Canada have never lost when he's scored. But Ime is thrown goal here for Morocco though. Down the other end, ball across to the far side. We can't keep the ball in play here, and it remains Canada 0, Morocco 1. As welcome into Sarah. Hopefully doing well. Thank you, Rush. Glad you're enjoying the commentary. If you're enjoying it as well, Sarah, and to everybody on Sarah's TikTok listening to this stream right now. Morocco have it on the far side, whipped into the penalty area, looking for Rahimi inside the penalty area. It remains Canada 0, Morocco 1. If you're just tuning into us here on the commentary this evening, if you're in Sarah's Live and you have got a YouTube account, please come across. Please ask Sarah to send you the link for this stream here. Come across, like the stream, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and help us grow the channel even more if you can do so. The ball is played forward for Morocco down their right hand side. Here's Brahim Diaz into the penalty area. Ball pulled across, cleared away by Seguin, who's managed to get it up towards halfway. Canada can't get there. So they're going now as they will try and come away with possession. Man going down and the free kick has been given to Morocco's way, which is a bit baffling for me. Let's have a look at this again. Brahim Diaz goes down, stays on his feet there, knocks the ball through the legs. Not seeing the challenge, which is giving a free kick to Morocco there, because for me that should have been a foul to Canada. With Morocco in possession with Diop. Wide to Hakimi. Ball in field it goes. And now back with Diop again. Back it goes now to Bono. With or without you. Seeing the Moroccan fans that they will be going through with or without Bono in goal for them. And Canada will be going home as it stands right now. And with or without you, Morocco and Canada, our coverage of the World Cup will continue. As we've got another game to bring you tomorrow on the channel. Paul James will be the man to bring you that one. Brazil on against Norway. 9 p.m. British Summer Time, 4 p.m. local time. And the MetLife Stadium in New York, New Jersey for that one. Make sure you tune into Paul tomorrow. Here they come now with Canada in possession over on that far side, the right, which will look to be Buchanan over there. Sometimes him and the left winger, Ahmed, switches the sides. Ahmed is on this near side though, the left. Jesse Marsh barking out some instructions to his Canadians as he will look to try and utilise the next hydration break to get some instructions into them more. Lauria towards the penalty is put behind for a corner. Is it? No, the offside flag is up against the left back there. And let's have a look at this again. Is he offside here? Yes, he well spotted by the linesman on the far side. Stuart Burt there. And as you see the goal again from Anani, and it was a 17.6 metre out from distance there for the goal from the edge of the penalty area. And that goal is what is separating these two sides right now. It is Canada 0, Morocco 1. Sarah, I wish you didn't tell me you had it on your live now, because I'm very nervous of who's listening on your live right now. But good evening to everybody over there on TikTok Live via Sarah. I believe, if I quickly just looked at YouTube name, if you just search for Life of Sarah on TikTok, you'll be able to find her and go and say that Russ and the commentary team send you over to her lives on TikTok and go and show her some support. Our American friend, there's his cleared away, and Carl Lowry is just being booked here. The Canadian striker for challenging Bono. For me, he's got every right to go for this ball. And he's just late, and I think that's why he's picked up that yellow card there, Carl Lowry. Very, very late. The clearance is cleared, and then he goes in and just catches him with his standing foot. There, Carl Lowry, who is a Southampton striker, and Southampton going to the playoffs and then got to the playoff final. And then he was removed from the playoffs for the Spygate. As we now entered the hydration break here. And in the hydration break, we will recap and tell you that the next match, that's the latest score there between Canada and Morocco, who normally scored on 50 minutes the difference. And just to recap, now our next game that we've got coming up for you on the channel is Brazil against Morocco. Brazil against Norway. Morocco can play 2 games at once. Brazil and Norway. 9 p.m. British Summer Time, 4 p.m. local time in this game. And Sarah, I think this is one of the first times you've actually listened to me on the commentary. Hopefully you're enjoying it, and hopefully your TikTok live is enjoying it as well, as we bring you Canada against Morocco, 68 minutes on the clock in this game. And if you're watching the TV and you want to listen to us as well, please pause your TV and think up to the time with us, and you can listen to us as we bring you this game today, as we watch this game unfold, as Jesse Mark is just drilling some instructions into his players, how he wants them to play these last few minutes after the hydration break. There's Bono across there. And so far it's a beautiful day for Morocco as they're going through to the next round of the World Cup. And while we are having a drink break on the game, your commentator is also just taken a drink break of his own, as we see Nani there just running across to the bench. And then he tells his players to switch on to make sure they do not let this slip and do a Steven Gerrard from a Liverpool title charge a few seasons ago. And he slipped, and Liverpool let that lead slip. There's just emotional spot out some instructions. The man down here, but during the hydration break for Morocco, the number 14 is down, and that number 14 is Issa Diop, the central defender, who is down on the floor during this hydration break. So Issa Diop is down. And I wonder if it's Chadi Riyad will be the man to come on if Diop has to go off here. Chadi Riyad, probably one of the defenders on there, will probably have to come on in this game now. We remain locked at on 70 minutes. It remains Canada 0, Morocco 1. And with or without you, Canada, this World Cup will continue. As we're still in the hydration break at the moment in this game today. Please let me know if you come across from Sarah's live. Yes, Sarah, you definitely are adding pressure to me. Hopefully you enjoyed it though, Sarah, and thank you for tuning in. I think it's the first time you've listened to me on the commentary, so very much appreciated in doing so. Really do. Good to have you on board listening to one of the streams today. I know you've subscribed ages ago, which is very much appreciated. As Jesse Marshall's sparking out some instructions with his staff there as the game's back underway after the hydration break. He's kept in players who said Canada will try and come down this right hand side. Caroline is chasing after this. So too is Jonathan David, and Jesse Marshall telling these players to push forward. Get up from the back and try and catch Morocco offside like they're trying to catch Canada offside all the time, as they look to get the goal back here as the ball is brought down here now. And this is a good bit of backing in the midfield as Amrabat is with possession. He can't get the ball forward. The Amrabat is over on that far side. Man's gone down. It remains Canada 0, Morocco 1. And so far, it's been a good game, just lacking some quality in the final third from both teams. But since the goal, Morocco have defended really, really well. And defending like this, Morocco quite well. In first half, Canada are trying to press here, and Morocco who won the free kick. There's 2 balls on the pitch, so the referee's having to stop the play again for another throw-in. So there's 1 ball on the pitch already, and then the other one got thrown on. This time takes a throw in and sent long downfield from the midfielder, which is Sofran Amrabat. He's had to play for a throw-in for Canada, as Michael Evans just signalled that there. Skyline brings it down on his chest. Goes for a ball, nothing given. Morocco sends the ball down the field on this right hand side. But Emi trying to get on any of this one though from Morocco, and he can't, and remains like it remains 1-0 in this game, not like 1-0, because it is 1-0. Will we see the Canadians pull level in this game, or this is where their tournament won 4 at the round of 16 stage. So he did well to get to the group stage with who was in their group. Bosnia, Switzerland was in there as and Qatar. We finished second behind Switzerland. I thought they would have come third with Bosnia going through in second, but Bosnia did get through. We took on USA and went out to the weekend. And remains Canada and Morocco 1. Ball sent forward long downfield and it's headed away. Go down on the chest and he's backed forward. He bounces towards the edge of the penalty, headed forward, back towards his own goal, and there's Bono coming to claim it. And it's a simple catch on what so far is a beautiful day for these Moroccans. And the Africans are doing it again on the world stage. They did well in the last World Cup, got to the semi-final stage, and could they get there again? I wonder. Got more live coverage for you coming up tomorrow here on the commentary, and we'll tell you about that in just a second. As Canada have just got possession. Lauria has got possession on this near side. Infield to the forward row, so we can keep hold of possession. Now back to number 23 here now. Segura, who's a defender by trade, but playing in the midfield, and that's where he's played for most of this tournament for Canada, in the midfield rather than in the defence, which I'm not surprised at because he's done very, very well in that midfield area. But this could be a step too far for the Canadians, as we love to watch this game unfold. It remains Canada 0, Morocco 1. If you're just tuning into us today, Russ Vernon guiding you through the action as we bring you Canada 0, Morocco 1. It will be a long throw into the penalty area from Johnson on that far side. The right, we've got the centre-backs up from the back, Figueroa and Bobito. It's in towards Bobito, flicks it on, then anyway by man's right back to Johnson again. Today delivers a good cross into the penalty area. Carl Larin's in there, punched clear by the goalkeeper on this one's edge of the penalty area. Ball put back in looking towards Jonathan David and Carl Larin. Johnson now gets the ball, it's played to the edge of the penalty area. As Greenito's shot is blocked, it goes down and the referee gives handball on the edge of the penalty area, and a free kick in a good position here for Canada and in shooting range as well. Can Canada get a goal here? And they're looking for this here. He just pulled back of the bar to a moment just as he's about to get the striking here. That could be a booking for Sofian and Rabat. Don't think he has been given any of those. He grabbed hold of him and pulled him down as he tried to get a strike on goal, which was blocked. And a free kick here to Canada. And if Canada score here, we could be heading for extra time. With about less than 14 minutes to go. And it is Canada 0, Morocco 1. If you're just tuning into us. Carl Larin around this ball. Segura, Lauria, Escrito, the captain, also stood around this ball here. There's two else is there. Jonathan David is another one stood over this set piece for Canada. The Canadian fans behind that goal trying to make as much noise as they can. Ahmed is there too, watching on. And it looks like there could be a draft excluder here. Maybe. The players, Carl Larin's moved away from him now. He stood a couple of yards in front of the wall. There's Ahmed and David and Lauria all stood over this one. It's probably going to be Jonathan David, and I can see it where there's some of the Canadian wall here, including the number 7 there. Shot comes in from David over the top of the crossbar. He was about to go, automatically cut in through the gap when the players moved out of the way into trying to get into the top corner, but he tried to do it. I don't know what he tried to do. He tried to chip it over the wall, and then when he probably could have tried to get into the gap where Mazraoui was just coming in, because he probably got it in for Mazraoui come across, and he'll probably try getting into that top corner, which would have been better as Ahmed and as promised. Ahmed and Lauria have gone off for Canada now. Promise David is on. So too is Schaffelberg. So 2 Davids are on the field now, Jonathan and Promise. And I've heard that Promise David has promised us that he will at least try and score a goal today. Let's hope his promise comes off and he does actually score a goal. Canada 0, Morocco 1. Ball is going to be played forward. A shot from distance. Push to safety by Bono. Good save again to keep that beautiful day intact. And a strike from long range out here from Buchanan, who lined up the strike. Push to safety from Bono. And Canada will look to try and get an equaliser from this corner kick. It'll be into the penalty area. Scooter round the back here from this corner. We'll try and get around on the money. And the players running in or round the back. The inch was a near person cleared away, which was poor corner in the end from Canada, especially when they had players up from the back. Pump back forward as to go towards the back post, headed back across, goal and wide. But a free kick has been given for a push in the back by Promise David. Within promises to give away a free kick. So if David doesn't score here, Promise he's failed to deliver his promise. No pun intended. You can see the shot from Buchanan again, which was pushed wide. Maybe just been creeping into that bottom corner. Or could have been going wide. Bono wasn't to know, pushed it wide to make sure that he did go wide. In the end, remains 0-0 between Canada and Morocco. We are tuning into the commentary up into the final 10 minutes of this game, where one of these sides will exit the competition at the end of this game. By 8 o'clock tonight, we could have extra time, or the game could well and truly be over. And guys, if you are about to go out and you have tuned into us on internet, you can get YouTube left open on your phones while you're driving. Clear the phones up to your car, unless it's while you're driving around. That would be very much appreciated for doing so here today. Canada 0, Morocco 1. In towards the penalty area. Jonathan David is holding up possession, pulls the ball back, ball into the penalty area towards the back post, where the girls was there. He's gone all the way back now to Crepo in goal, who's been the number 1 throughout the tournament here for Canada, even though he's got the number 16 shirt from Jesse Marsh for the tournament. And now here comes Morocco. We've got Brahim Diaz breaking through on the right. Brahim Diaz is through on goal. Chance to seal the victory. Buzzer clock. Shot. It's in there. And it's Azadine Unane who has got his. And Morocco second. And Morocco look right now that they will be heading through to the next round of the competition. Azadine Unane. This is Morocco's second. And Morocco look like they are going through in the World Cup to the quarter-final stage. And looks like that will mean I've got no extra time. Fantastic goal. Brahim Diaz involved. But Unane, who got the goal, the first one, has got his second one as well. Brilliant ball through. Brahim Diaz is onside, puts it back, and Unane fires it into the roof of the net. And Jesse Marshall's Canada caught out on the break. And now Unane has fired it into the top corner to double his and Canada's lead and Morocco's lead. And are the 2022 African champions who did well in the 2022 World Cup coming to do well here and spoil Canada's party at this World Cup as well. It's Canada 0, Morocco 2. And just look at what that means for the Moroccans. Azadine Unane has got a Morocco's second. And this, so far tonight, It's been a beautiful day for Morocco, and it could get even more beautiful here. Can break away from here. They can't. Push there on the Moroccan by Esquito. Gets on with the free kick now. It was promised David. He's promised us that he will at least try and score a goal today. It's not Philip promise yet. It's Jonathan David who will try and help his namesake's promise out there. Here is promise. Jonathan David to Shackleberg. Again, low cross in. Sonia Bono there. He just throws his hat on it. And it looks like with or without Canada, this tournament will continue, because it looks like Canada will be going out of this stage with 6 minutes plus stoppage time to go. And my oh my, Canada have been very, very poor in the final third in this second half. They were the better side in the first half inside the final third. Just couldn't convert their chances. Morocco was poor in the first half and final third. The tables have turned. And now they could be on for a third goal here. Banane, who scored two, will look to try and provide one this time. Ball into the penalty and towards goal. It's the crossbar there from the substitute Romane. Raime, should I say, off of the crossbar. And that should have been 3-0 in game, set and match. If a goal comes out for Canada, we've really got the game on. Buchanan with the ball and cleared away. He's eyeing for a corner kick here. And Canada will look here. As we look at this again, just onside as well, Raime. Off of the crossbar, bounces down the right side of the line from the Moroccan persuasion. And now they will strike him away with Diaz here, but we can't get that. And now, here they come. Promise David helps the ball on. Ball into the penalty. Breaks for Jonathan David this time. Edge of the penalty from Jonathan David. Back to a flick. Then we're keeping hold of possession. Schoffelberg with the ball into the penalty area. Cleared away to the edge of the box. Put back in there by Seguin. We can't get the ball into the penalty area. It will now come from Morocco. Defensive line to try and stop Canada from getting the goal back. Ball into the penalty and cleared away from the edge of the penalty area. Chance now to see there's a Canadian player gone down here holding his face. And Jonathan David is calling the referee there. He should get booked there. Substitutions here for Morocco. We'll see the number 14 come off, which is Issa Diop, to be replaced by number 5, Sadane, and the number 15, which is El Mourabet, is also coming on here for Morocco. Unless he's Seguin and Buchanan have come off for Canada. And so it's Unani, the goal scorer, and Diop off for El Mourabet, and Sadane on for Morocco. We'll get confirmation of who's just come on for Canada in a moment. As Seguin and Jonathan David have just gone off, it looks like. Clash between the goalkeeper Bono and Thomas David, who is down here. We'll try and get confirmation of which two players have just come on for Canada as well, because that's not come up on my monitor yet of which two players have just come on. I saw Seguin, looks like Jonathan David have just gone off. Just trying to get confirmation of which two players have come on here. It is Osorio for Seguin, and Buchanan it was who went off, not Jonathan David. Nelson and Osorio on for Buchanan and Seguin. So Seguin and Buchanan off, and on in the place is Osorio and Nelson for the Canadian subs. As we're into the 2 minutes plus stoppage time in this game, and it looks as though Canada will be the side will be heading home as we see the second goal again from Onana. Fantastic way from Brahim Diaz to pull the ball back to him. And they take a drinking celebration. And the Benders pick up to have a drink with. And then they hug each other. Onana's now gone off and he will be looking to. So he won't get an hat-trick in this game as it remains 2-0 between Canada and Morocco to the visitors. Well, they're both visitors at the NRG Stadium in Houston, Texas, because of who's playing in this match today. And I'm going to give our player of the match right now. And today's player of the match, sponsored by the brilliant Football Live, will go to Azzedine Onana, who has got both for the goals for Morocco. Oh, just for that, because how well he's done. 65 touches he's made in this game, 2 goals, 2 shots on target. So 100% record for Onana. 65 touches, 1 in the opposition box as Canada tried to get a goal back. But today's player of the match goes to Azzedine Onana for Morocco, whose club side is Girona. As we come in towards stoppage time at the end of this game now, and there'll be at least 3 minutes of stoppage time that'll be added on due to the hydration break. It's just a case of what's going to be added on top of that 3 minutes. They'll give you the confirmation of how many minutes is added on as soon as we find out. So we have got confirmation now, and it is 8 minutes of stoppage time at the end of this game, where it is Canada 0, Morocco 2. And unless Canada score 2 goals in 8 minutes, Morocco will be in the quarterfinals of the World Cup, and we will not have extra time. As an offside flag is up there against Promise David, who's not lived up to his name and promised us a goal. Carl Lawin appeals for an handball. He seemed rather than Promise David's offside. He'd be being given for either one of those, in my opinion. And Sarah, I know you've been listening today. Hope you've enjoyed the coverage that you've heard, Sarah. Welcome along to the commentary hub. If you do want to tune in other games as well, you can do so, as we've got a game tomorrow night with Paul James, who will be bringing you the game between Brazil and Norway. We'll then have England's game of the early hours of Monday morning with our good friend Nicholas Jones. And then we'll have Portugal against Spain with Mike Ornament as well. So that's our next few offerings. And also joining Mike on the Portugal against Spain game will be Daniel Munne. Daniel did the game between Australia and Egypt yesterday, which went all the way to penalties. And I must be so good at picking the games for not having extra time in them, because Mike had extra time yesterday, so did Dan. Dan went all the way to penalties. Mike just ended after extra time. And my games I've done in the knockouts so far have not gone to extra time. Unless this game does so and I've jinxed myself just now, which hopefully I don't. So that Schaffelberg gets the ball back. It's kind of a look to try and get the goal. And here's a wonderful running towards the penalty area and still going. The Canadians up behind for a corner kick, and that was a good play from the number 26, Jaden Nelson. And he's a squeezer who's going to tear this corner. The captain of Canada pulls the ball back yet to Schaffelberg. I believe it's a good cross into the penalty. Crepo's up there from the back. Morocco, can they get this ball forward? The corner, they've got given away a free kick. Now they got the ball down and gone with the free kick very quickly, or just go from the corner, they could have potentially scored. As we see Crepo coming in round the back. And I think that's what they tried to find, but good punch then he was the one who fouled his man who was trying to mark him inside the penalty area, and he was the one who gave away the free kick, the Canadian goalkeeper, which I was surprised he's come up for at this stage. Because they don't just need one goal, they need 2 goals, Canada, and so I'm surprised they come up then. We said if Canada got a goal back, they needed 1 goal to equalise, and they keep coming up, but not when they need 2, because Canada could have lost possession, Morocco could have broke while they were still up there, and they could have conceded a third, which would have been all down to the goalkeeper coming up, which I'd put all the blame on Jesse Marsh for telling him to go up. Because Jesse Marsh would have given him permission for him to go up. There's Morocco will get a throw in here. Good away by Greppel there, and it remains Canada 0, Morocco 2 into 4 minutes of. We've gone into we've played 4 of the 8 added minutes, 4 minutes remaining. And Morocco look like they're going through in this game today. And it looks like we will not need the Scottish shootout scoreboard that we did have up there just in case we did go to penalty kicks. But we are still playing on here. Will this be another goal? Or will Canada pull a goal back yet to make it a nervy end? Schaffelberg's cross is deflected behind for a corner. Chance from Canada to potentially get a goal here now to make it a nervy end for Morocco. Schaffelberg with the cross in. Greppel in there again. Cleared away. Can Canada win a throw? They have. Greppel may stay forward. He's been told to go back. Ball will be played forward here now. Morocco get the ball. Could get it forward quickly. Could potentially score with the goalkeeper. So that's his area. Ball is. I understand the goalkeeper is now back in his area. Schaffelberg is forward. He wins a free kick. Canada have a free kick. Well, the goalkeeper going forward again here, Greppel, to try and make add a bit more players inside the penalty area from this set piece. So we'll kind of just go for a goal here and then we'll stay back, because if he comes up and they don't cross it in, then and they shoot and they lose it and the Morocco break, it's just going to be daft from Jesse Marsh and his troops. Free kick will be taken. A squeeze over with the low cross. Nelson with the shot is blocked. Schaffelberg across. Anyway, we'll do from Morocco. Ball back into the penalty area and cleared away. Bono jumping up and down, punching the air, thinking that's all they've wrote so far, but still playing on at the moment. We're coming in towards the final 90 seconds of this game for all she's wrote for Canada's in tournament from the World Cup, and it's been a good tournament from Canada. He's about to get to the round of 16. And Nane, who's got a brace, looks like he's going to be the match winner. Morocco win a free kick. Almost near side. That's right, Eme, the number 9, is down on the floor here. And I must say, I've thoroughly enjoyed bringing you this game today. If you've enjoyed it as well, please do slap a like on this video. Please subscribe if you're new. And share it out to your friends. Share it out to your family members. If you listen to this and you go live on TikTok, like Sarah has tonight, please play it in the background so people can say what you're listening to. You can tell them they can come and subscribe and we can get more people on board that way. So big thank you to Sarah for streaming us over on her TikTok live streams. Now we are on TikTok as well. If anyone wants to go and follow us from Sarah's TikTok, the commentary of 92 is our commentary handle over there, where myself and Mark won that as Brahim Diaz is charging forward now from Morocco. Brahim Diaz through, and he's put into the back of the net, and it's the number 9, the Eme. Who scored the goal and sealed the victory for Morocco, and they are now heading through to the quarterfinals, without a question of a doubt. 3-0 the scoreline. And it's been a thoroughly comfortable job and performance from Morocco tonight. This have gone after the second goal went in. But Canada have done well in this tournament, but they are bowing out. Morocco, what a tournament for them. Another World Cup tournament and another good piece of footballing skills on the tour. And could they get through to the final next time? As we see the goal again from Ime. Fantastic goal, well worked. And this looks like will be the final whistle very shortly. Put the end of Canada's misery today. And Jesse Marsh and Canada will be heading out of the competition now. The full-time whistle has blown in this game, and I must say that this game has been one that I've thoroughly enjoyed bringing to you today. Really good game to bring to you. Canada bow out of the competition at the round of 16 stage as they World Cup exploits come to an end. It was down thanks to the goals from Arnie twice on 50 and 82, and then Raimi sealing the deal on 90+9 with virtually the last kick of the game. And Canada head out of the competition. I've thoroughly enjoyed bringing this game to you today. Really enjoyed it. It's been a lot of fun as we leave you with the full-time score of Canada 0, Morocco 3. Jesse Marsh exits the competition, and he will be saying to the media that he felt his Canadians were scared out there today. They were scared, man. That's what Jesse Marsh will be saying. Full-time score as we leave you from the NRG Stadium in Houston, Texas. Full-time scoreline: Canada 0, Morocco 3. Just before we do go, just to remind you, our next match coming up on the channel, Brazil against Norway, round of 16, in MetLife Stadium in New York, New Jersey, Sunday, 5th of July, 9 p.m. British Summer Time, 4 p.m. local time. And to Sarah and to any other Americans listening today, happy Independence Day to you all, as we are on the 4th of July. So for myself, Russ Vernon, and the rest of the team here, Mike Kahneman, Nicholas Jones, Paul James, amongst others who work on the channel, Dan Money, Alex Peters, John Stuttard, we thank you very much for listening to this coverage today with myself and yours truly, Russ Vernon. We will leave you with the scoreline of Canada 0, Morocco 3. Until next time, goodbye for now, and enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Goodbye.